And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the game Googly Eyes. Googly Eyes is very similar to Pictionary, except the main difference between Pictionary, if you have not figured it out by now, is you're going to be wearing glasses which are going to obstruct your vision. So that's basically the game, but I'll just give you a quick overview anyway. The goal of this game is for each team to get to the finish line. So you're going to split up into teams. Each team will have a pawn and place it here. On your turn, you're going to roll this die which has stickers on it, which do not stick on very well. The stickers are 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. You'll move that many spaces, and then you'll look where you land. If you land here, you lose a turn, which is hooray. If you land here, you don't have to use the glasses. If you land here, you can use whatever glasses you want. And if you land here, you have to draw with your incorrect hands. If you're right-handed, you draw with your left hand, and if you're left-handed, with the other hand. Whatever color you land on, you're going to draw a card, and for your team, you're going to have to draw whatever it is. So let's say this is Pinocchio, and I land on the blue, so that'd be Mr. Potato Head, or Cat in a Hat. Now the team knows what it is. It's entertainment. You're going to put glasses on when you draw. Now these are the glasses. They're purple glasses. They fit on top of regular glasses. And on the front of them, you can slide in these lenses. When you look through these lenses, it's harder to see. There's easy, medium, and hard. So it's a little difficult with the camera, but let's try to give you this is what it kind of looks like to look through the easy ones. So you can see things are kind of a little wobbly. And then through the medium one, that's the yellows. So you can see that it's almost a kaleidoscope type feel to look through those. And then the hard, it's like wearing really bad glasses for the hard one. Even though the hard one doesn't look so bad here for the camera, it definitely is the hardest one. And I even can play with a super hard level where you invert one of them, or you put two in a row, which is almost impossible to see at that point. You then will take the timer, and depending on whether it's easy, medium, or hard, you're going to set that timer, and then you have to quickly, with those glasses on, draw a picture of, Pinocchio or whatever. And try to get your team to guess it before time runs out. If they do guess it correctly, then you get to roll the die again and move that many spaces and your turn's over. If they guess it incorrectly, well, you're done. And that's it. You're just going to keep going and trying to get to the finish line. First team that's there is the winner. The whole game is going to live or die basically on how hard it is to see through these glasses. Now, when I put these glasses on, to walk around and see things is not so easy. If I take my two fingers here and try to touch them, okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, so you can see that my depth perception is off. Now, I am wearing a difficult one in this eye and a medium one in this eye. Let's take these out, and let's put two of the hard ones in, all right? And then, again, it kind of ruins your depth perception. Once I figure out where I'm going, it's pretty easy, but just trying to draw with these can be very difficult. The easy ones are not so difficult, but at the same time, you only have 15 seconds. Now, if you had to get up and run around the room with these, that'd be extremely dangerous. For drawing, it's not as hard as it might seem, although my eyes are already starting to cross just doing this review with these glasses on, because I'm looking kind of at the camera. I think the camera's there. And so, okay, so that's a fun idea. I actually applaud them for this idea. Unfortunately, the idea is marred by, again, bad production values. That die is awful. And again, the whole point of this game, a roll and move game, really? It doesn't really matter how good you are at drawing if the other team rolls better than you. So they wanted to use a die that was 2 through 5, maybe make a custom die. Using one with stickers is pretty bad, or just use a normal die. Or let's not use a die at all. Let's just draw a card, and then that card you decide how far you want to move on your next turn, and that's the category you pick, and if you're correct, you move that far. Other than that, though, to me, this is what you should do. First of all, take these glasses off. I'm starting to get a headache. Take this board, rip it in half, throw it away, take the timer, keep that, get rid of the die and that stuff, and just play the game for fun and entertainment. Forget everything else, pick easy, medium, hard, and just do an activity, 1, 2, or 3 points. Now again, as is the case with most of these games, the people making the game did not want to put a lot of effort into it. I think they're bureaucrats. So there's only like 45 cards in the game, and each one has 3 things on it. That's a pretty small selection here. That's some pretty hard work. I applaud you. You probably spent an hour coming up with this game. People need to, come on now. I put more effort into reviewing this game than I did putting the game together. But anyhow, the Googly Eye thing, that's cool. That's a good concept. You just got to get rid of the game to get to it. So this might be worth getting. Just get your own clue cards, make your own game, but use these funky glasses. That might be worth your time if you find it on discount somewhere. I would recommend it for that. For a game, though, come on now. Dice Tower Judgment, fun idea, not a very good game. Wait. Come on. Where are they? Oh, they're there.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com. Shut the door.